Dane Brugler, mock draft rounds 2 and 3 with the Athletic today. So round 2, pick 54, Mason Smith, defensive tackle for the Browns. Teams are looking for players who are at least 6'5", 300 plus pounds on the defensive line. Those type are in short supply in this draft class. Smith is still a work in progress, has the traits and trajectory Cleveland covets. And then coming back in round 3, pick 85, Marshawn Lloyd, running back from USC. And when you look at it, what do you think of those two?
I'm really upset looking at that the two players I want went the 2 picks right in front of them at 52 and 53. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that's where I'd want it. I'm not sure Mason Smith is even the best defensive tackle from LSU in this draft. I love what Dane does. I think he's fantastic at what he does, but I don't think that's the type of defensive tackle the Browns are looking for. I think they're more looking for the athletes to attack vertically. And I don't know that you would take a guy in Mason Smith in the second round who is pretty much the same player you just took in the third round last year. We know that Andrew Berry doesn't like to give up on draft picks. And as much as I didn't like the Siaka Ika pick, I like him more than Mason Smith, to be completely honest. Especially part of it is because he's already had a year with Jim Schwartz. He's already had a year getting stronger in the weight room in Cleveland. And so if it's me, I don't think they go defensive line unless it's someone like Michael Hall Jr. I'd take Michael Hall Jr. at 54 because then, again, give me all the pass rushers that you possibly can and find a way to just be good enough against the run. And Dalvin Tomlinson helps with that. And, so does Shelby Harris. So you got some guys that can do it. But if it was me, I don't think Mason Smith makes a ton of sense, but I love Marshawn Lloyd as a value pick in the third round. You're talking about a guy that had barely over 100 carries. And he had like 900 rushing yards. It's just like he was in an offense that was Caleb Williams driven, and which it absolutely should have been. He was the number 1 overall pick. But you're talking about an undersized guy, though, that has the motor and heart of a lion and just is explosive and a great pass catcher. Marshawn Lloyd, I think, could be a sneaky back that, say he's like the 5th running back off the board. 3 or 4 years from now, you're going to be like, why did any of he's the guy that you could be like, why did you pick X, Y, and Z ahead of Marshawn Lloyd? He's undersized, needs some development, but I think he's got the traits to be a 3-down quality starter in the NFL at running back.